Welcome to the Wireless, and of course, I'm your host Luamkelo Chikini, the Nature Nerd, and today I'm super excited to be talking conservation and community events, as I'm actually joined by hiking experts from For the Love of Nature, and of course, they are collaborating with Sandcops, which is a penguin plot which is taking place on the 3rd of August, and I'm super excited to have them in studio this morning. Welcome, guys. How are you guys doing?
Well, thanks and you. Thanks for inviting us.
And of course, I just want to jump first to the straight question in terms of how did the For the Love of Nature get started? What are you guys all about, and what's the mission behind this?
So Mario and I have always been fitness enthusiasts, and we always used to walk around the neighborhood. And eventually those routes became monotonous, and then we decided to join a hiking club.
Ooh.
So that was an added challenge. And we were just mind blown at the beauty that's right on our doorstep. So we were keen hikers, and then we eventually we found out that there are not a lot of people know what's out there.
Yeah.
So that's why we decided to do the Facebook page, where we do a lot of video footage of the trails, so you get first-hand experience, or you can see firsthand on what you set yourself in for, and then we also provide a lot of information, whether you can do the hike solo or not, whether the routes are well maintained, and the distance and the difficulty. So we started that platform. We've also amalgamated quite a lot of the hiking clubs in the area, where we start a trail mix that we advertise every Wednesday, and that's basically, it's a finger click away, where you can, if you want to go hiking on any given weekend, it's there.
That's your go-to.
Yeah,
that's
and
fantastic.
Then we also found that hikers also immerse themselves in natural environments and observe wildlife when they go out hiking. So they've witnessed the beauty of ecosystems firsthand, and then they also foster an appreciation for nature, making them likely to protect it. So through their passion and direct experiences, they're also more keen to actually get on board to conserve and protect. And that's where the plot started as well, to protect the penguin.
Fantastic. I also want to touch to you, Jessica, in terms of the local work that has been done by Sandcops. Can you just give a little bit of a take on that? What is it all about?
Good morning. Thank you for having me. So just a quick background of Sandcop. We were established in 1968, so going strong after 50 years. We rescue oiled, injured, and abandoned seabirds. So our main focus at the moment is the African penguin, because they are critically endangered. As from October last year, we do focus on all coastal seabirds. And just rehabilitate and release is what Sandcop does.
Oh, thank you so much for that. And I just want to jump also to you, Myro. You guys have actually turned into the hiking, which is a straightforward thing, into hiking for purpose. I mean, how did this actually come about?
Well, the Plot with a Purpose started as a bit of a joke between Angie and myself about maybe adopting a penguin on behalf of our For the Love of Nature page. And then we thought, okay, well, how do we raise the money to adopt the penguin? We thought about doing a little Backer Buddy campaign. And then it was, well, why don't we get some of the hiking groups together and we do a hike and take all the funds from that one hike and do it. And it kind of just snowballed. I think between the two of us, we tried to one-up each other every time someone came up with an idea. And it's now turned into an event that we're hoping to get 600 plus people and raise as much as 50,000 Rand if possible for Sandcop.
Oh, definitely. And speaking of that, how would these funds that has been raised will be assistant in terms of Sandcop's conservation as well as their efforts?
From our side, we aren't touching the money. Anything we do, as in printing T-shirts, caps, etc., is either from sponsors or out of our own pocket.
Yeah.
All the money from the tickets is going directly to Sandcop, and I think Jessica would be the best person to tell you what's going to happen with that money.
Okay.
Yeah.
So most of the funds get directed to logistic operations at SANCOB. So that includes traveling for rescue and release towards Bird Island. It includes vet equipment. It includes vet trips, x-rays, anything operational, logistic-wise that goes towards rescuing, rehabilitating, and releasing of the coastal birds.
I want to talk about the event. What can people actually expect from this event? Is there any also notable landmarks on the trail along?
Okay, well, our original plan when we started this was to do a hiking clubs only hike somewhere, just to raise a small amount to adopt a penguin. And then as we decided to go bigger and bigger, we realized that doing that would exclude a lot of people and possibly even scare some of them off.
Yeah.
So we decided to make it really a plod. It's an easy walk along tarred roads, just from SANCOB to the historical Cape Recife Lighthouse and back again. It's a South African road, so there are potholes, but it is pretty much pram-friendly, wheelchair-friendly.
Yeah.
And so anybody now can do it. It's not, you don't have to be a hiker to come and do it. And a little bit of the history and landmarks along the trail, starting with the obvious is the Cape Recife Lighthouse, built in 1851 to warn ships away from Thunderbolt Reef. So named after one of the first ships that is known to have sank there, the HMS Thunderbolt, a British naval ship, which sank on a bright, clear, sunny day, because the reefs are just not visible and obviously weren't mapped out back then. So yes, there's a lot of history in the area. There are old forts from World War II. There is very, very unique flora in the area that is not found anywhere else. But there's a lot to learn about the area. And SANCOB itself is a landmark. So there is a lot to see and do on that little short trail.
And then also in terms of like entertainment, because I'm hearing that there's a historical as well. In terms of the entertainment while the event continues, what can they also expect in terms of that?
Well, you guys are going to be there.
Definitely.
We're really excited for that. And also, the main activities are twofold. So it is a 5-kilometer plod. Like Mario mentioned, it's along a flat road. So it is accessible to wheelchairs, prams. You can bring your dog along, although the dog won't be allowed into the sanctuary for obvious reasons. And it's not a race. The only race that we have is the race against extinction of the African penguin. So we've also enlisted the help of local hiking clubs. So if you are struggling along the route, or if you pick up a blister, they will be there to motivate you or to patch you up. And then the second part is the tour of the sanctuary. So you're going to go through, you can meet the home pen penguins, the permanent residents there, as well as the rehab center. So you can see the fantastic work that SANCOB does trying to bring the penguins back to health before they get released again.
Definitely.
We also have Charlie T. It's going to be MC for the event, and then we've got fantastic sponsorships, lots of prizes up for grabs to valid ticket holders, and then some entertainment for the kids, and it's just going to be a fun day out.
Definitely, it is going to be the fun day for everyone. And I just want to ask the bonus question. How can people get involved in terms of like getting the tickets, signing up?
Tickets are available through web tickets, and that includes Pick and Pay stores who provide web tickets at their counters. And sales will be open up until the night before the actual event, and excepting for T-shirt sales, which we have to close a little bit early on the Monday before. I think it's the 28th at 5 p.m., just to give the guys enough time to actually produce and deliver the T-shirts, which will then be available from SANCOB, hopefully from the Friday before the event.
Oh, okay. Perfect. That's nice. And so for someone who's actually sitting at home right now and they're asking themselves, why should they actually attend this event? What would you actually say?
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You're doing something for a good cause. It's an easy way to get out into nature, meet new people. And yeah, I don't know, Angie, you got anything to add to that?
This event is also unique.
Yeah.
In that I think it's one of the first events where we've collaborated or united with all the hiking clubs in the area. So everybody's come on board to try and conserve this and create awareness for the penguins and the fantastic work that SANCCOB does. They've all penciled this event into their hiking calendars, so we're going to come out in full force to support the plot. And it's also I read an alarming stat that 2/3 of South Africans aren't aware that the penguin's actually critically endangered. So through creating awareness solely, I mean, that's going to be fantastic through this event. That's going to help a heck of a lot.
I just want to find out, just we close off the interview, where can people actually get you guys in terms of for this event as well as for future events as well?
For the Love of Nature is available on social media. So we just search for the Love of Nature, and then we're also on Instagram, and we have a YouTube channel.
Ooh. And then for SANCCOB?
For SANCCOB, we've got our local Facebook page. You can just search SANCCOB, and then as well as our normal website, www.sanccob.co.za.
Oh, thank you so much, guys, for just coming and sharing your insight on the Penguin plot, which is taking place August 3rd.